Hello everyone, Johnny Thunder, EAS&Weather here, with an update to the Day 1 severe weather outlook. Everything is remaining the same for a large part. Everything is remaining the same for a large part. The slight breakdown here remains the same, and the margin remains largely the same. However, as of the midday update, the XPC has added a second slight risk area for today. The XPC has added a second slight risk area for today, which goes across parts of Minnesota and parts of Wisconsin. But everything else remains the same. Everything else remains the same. Alright? Cities in today's slides include Omaha, Nebraska, Minneapolis, Minnesota, St. Paul, Minnesota, Lincoln, Nebraska, and Des Moines, Iowa. And cities in today's marginal include Chicago, Illinois, Detroit, Michigan, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Kansas City, Missouri, and Toledo, Ohio. I'm going to see if the tornado risk change. Nope, the tornado risk remains the same. The tornado risk pretty much remains the same. So there's really no need to go over that. So for a large part, the wind risk remains the same for a large part. The wind risk remains the same for the large part. Alright, the black dashed area, meaning highest potential for hurricane force gusts of 74 miles per hour stronger from thunderstorms. That is not changed. The 15% here remain unchanged, and the 5% for a large part remains unchanged. However, as of the midday update, the XPC has added a second 15% wind risk area for today, which covers parts of Minnesota and parts of Wisconsin. But everything else remains the same. So, cities in the black dashed area today include Omaha, Nebraska, Lincoln, Nebraska, Castle Bluffs, Iowa, West Des Moines, Iowa, and Bellevue, Nebraska. The 15% wind risk areas today include Omaha, Nebraska, Minneapolis, Minnesota, St. Paul, Minnesota, Lincoln, Nebraska, and Des Moines, Iowa. And the 5% wind risk today includes Chicago, Illinois, Detroit, Michigan, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Kansas City, Missouri, and Toledo, Ohio. And now here, if the hail threat changed, the hail threat remains the same for a large part. The hail risk remains the same for a large part. However, the XPC, as of the midday update, has added a second 15% hail risk area for today. The XPC has added a second 15% hail risk area for today, which covers central Minnesota and parts of Wisconsin. So, cities in the black dashed area today include Omaha, Nebraska, Lincoln, Nebraska, Des Moines, Iowa, Castle Bluffs, Iowa, and Ames, Iowa. The 15% hail risk areas today include Omaha, Nebraska, Minneapolis, Minnesota, St. Paul, Minnesota, Lincoln, Nebraska, and Des Moines, Iowa. And the 5% hail risk today includes Chicago, Illinois, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Madison, Wisconsin, Aurora, Illinois, and Rockford, Illinois. So, in summary, thunderstorms with large hail and severe wind gusts are expected to develop late this afternoon and evening from parts of the Central Plains into the mid-Missouri and mid-Mississippi valleys. Strong to severe wind gusts and hail will also be possible in parts of the upper Mississippi Valley. So, those are the changes I had to address. So, anyway, stay safe and affect areas today. Whether you're in the marginal or the slights, since you never know what those can pull off sometimes. And I will have my Day 2 severe weather outlook once it's updated. Take care.